Pretty good. What about you?
Honestly, if it's the juice of lemon, or actually, yeah. Rain or shine, this is your subject at the Bronx Tumble at Raising Cane's. You will always catch me outside at Raising Cane's for my late night go-to pickup meal. Nothing feels more welcoming than stepping inside it.
Why does Russia want Donald Trump to win?
Well, U.S. intelligence would say they want Kamala Harris to lose, and therefore Donald Trump to win. But this comes right to the policy around Ukraine, which the Biden administration has been very much supportive of. There are a number of reasons in terms of just liking chaos, but trying to just instill some kind of division within the United States and exploit it. And that is what Russia's modus operandi has been, trying to be agents of chaos. And the threat doesn't stop with Election Day, it continues well after. U.S. intelligence has declassified a lot, including information that back in January, Russian intelligence tried to hire Americans to carry out violence in the United States of America. So it is making us doubt ourselves, our systems, each other, and possibly stoke violence.
Why does Russia want Donald Trump to win?
Well, the U.S. intelligence would say they want Kamala Harris to lose, and therefore Donald Trump to win. But this comes right to the policy around Ukraine, which the Biden administration has been very much supportive of. There are a number of reasons in terms of just liking chaos, but trying to just instill some kind of division within the United States and exploit it. And that is what Russia's modus operandi has been, trying to be agents of chaos. And the threat doesn't stop with Election Day, it continues well after. U.S. intelligence has declassified a lot, including information that back in January, Russian intelligence tried to hire Americans to carry out violence in the United States of America. So it is making us doubt ourselves, our systems, each other, and possibly stoke violence.
Why does Russia want Donald Trump to win?
Well, the U.S. intelligence would say they want Kamala Harris to lose, and therefore Donald Trump to win. But this comes right to the policy around Ukraine, which the Biden administration had. He has correctly predicted 9 of the last 10 elections. The one he got wrong, 2000, he argues he actually got right, says Al Gore beat George W. Bush in the popular vote. Look, your keys are pointing toward Kamala Harris. Has anything happened in the last few weeks makes you feel more confident in your prediction?
Nothing has changed. The biggest myth in American politics is the so-called October surprise. I've always issued my predictions before then and never changed them. If I'm wrong, so be it. I think being wrong once is not going to discredit my system, but I think if I'm wrong, then our democracy is in very serious peril.
He has correctly predicted 9 of the last 10 elections. And the one he got wrong, 2000, he argues he actually got right, says Al Gore beat George W. Bush in the popular vote. Look, your keys are pointing toward Kamala Harris. Has anything happened in the last few weeks makes you feel more confident in your prediction?
Nothing has changed. The biggest myth in American politics is the so-called October surprise. I've always issued my predictions before then and never changed them. If I'm wrong, so be it. I think being wrong once is not going to discredit.
President who can enable them to do so. I'm not cool with that. I'm not cool with people feeling like they have a president who supports the actions that they did on January 6th. I'm not cool with that. I'm not cool with a president who's going to say, I live in huts. I'm not cool with that. I'm not cool with the president who said, look, like a big in front of women. I'm not doing that. I'm not.
It's just really
You want to read about speech? Okay, let's go have freedom of speech. Because I think you don't have to listen. Say anything you want. If you're at a school, you say something racist to me, as a private institution, freedom of speech only applies in government, like public institution. If it's a private institution and you suffer the consequences because you say something crazy to me, That's allowed. You cannot just say anything. Like that freedom of speech thing that people love to say, you cannot just go out and say anything. You cannot.
Well, I'm not the only one that's feeling like sick, bro.
I feel that don't,
Yeah.
I think things.
This is so sickening.
I want to
It's not even that something going on, but it's just the fact that so many people, like I said, it's so damn inconsiderate for other people, bro. Like, you know, Trump come into like become president, like, forget the stimulus check, forget all the other things. Bro, literally, bro, there's people that have been trying to come to America for years and haven't been able to. Look what this guy said. Look what this guy said.
Like people are literally not thinking about the future for real. It's not about right now. It's about the future. Like,
I'm not going
That Jamaican food I used to get up and go eat. That Chinese food that you get up and go eat. That's the African food that you want to go eat. Bro, if it wasn't all foreigners, bro, you would not be chopping this food, bro. It's so damn unsightful, no sense, bro. It is
all these few comments, we're not even gonna address.
Hey, look, I got one more question, bro. So you play football, right? What's your running the 40, bro?
When I was in high school, I was like a 5'2".
You're in the 5'2"?
I was an offensive lineman.
I seen some of your highlights, bro. You was going crazy. Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
So don't be sleeping on this. That 5'2", that's running straight. When you call it common,
Yeah.
it's a different speed.
What's one rapper you want to call out in the race? Being that he was
Brown West.
He call him out, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He said he a Dutchman, bro.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Hey, look, I got one more question, bro. So you play football, right?
Yeah.
What's your running the 40, bro?
When I was in high school, I ran like a 5'2".
You're a 5'2"?
I was an offensive lineman.
I see some of your highlights, bro.
And I was
You
going
was
straight.
going crazy. Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
So don't be sleeping on this. That 5'2", that's
Yo, that shit good. You decided to go out to the ballot box and vote for it, right? And that's the shitty thing about how our system works, is that such misinformation is so able to spread. So it's so much more able to like spread and like be conditions, especially social media and stuff. Respect massage. That those types of harmful views are very easily spread, and then people are normalized in holding those views, and they don't see the problematic implications of those views. So I think that I also think that the Democratic Party needs to unify around the fact that we are fighting for a common good, for better conditions for people, and I think that a lot of the disunity into the the left side has led to it being this close in this type of election when Donald Trump is so fucking harmful. So fucking harmful. There's that mustache. I do think that there's a lot of resentment of the Democratic establishment that holds back our ability to win these elections in vast numbers. And honestly, if we, yeah, like it's really, really sad to see. I definitely picked up on more energy and energetic, like sort of attitudes from people than I definitely saw with Joe Biden. So, yeah. Did he throw in the? We cannot call a win yet. There's no evidence to call a win. Ken, thank you so much. I appreciate the $50. Thank you so much. That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Parker, thank you for the $3. Yeah, he is our next president. Like, we really, like, most people, like, we're voting for him argue that they're pro law and order, right? You want to be tough on crime, but then to vote for a criminal, adjudicated rapist. Scott prescription, thank you so much. It's insane. It's actually ridiculous. The conspiracy required to, like, get tens of millions of people like that to go out and vote is unbelievable. And it shows a really big issue with misinformation in our country. And I think that's something I hear from a lot of people from like the UK and from the EU and whatnot, is that they just identify the difference in misinformation that exists in the United States comparative to like other, like their countries and stuff. So, yeah, I think it's pretty crazy. There's a lot of work. A lot of work to do. And again, people on the right are so ready to jump on this. Push the hand article. Chad, should we talk to people, or should I just address Rich that mustache? Yeah, the two-party. I think we do need to expand the two-party system. I do think people would have less, like, out for the establishment in that sort of context. And one thing that could have added to like the establishment aspect is, I think that one thing that could relate to the establishment is that like people feel disenfranchised by foreign policy on the left. So a lot of people on the left, I think, had like the idea that having the view on foreign policy that Harris did was like actually better for her position. And I do think that based on at least what we've seen so far, that's probably not true. It's probably not true. Talk to other Democrats. I think I'll bring up Matt. We'll talk for a little bit, and I'll probably get off. Hey, dude, Joe, thank you for the $20. Lindsay, thank you so much for the $5.55. Thank you, Gabby. I appreciate the dollar. Bruce, thank you so much for the $5. I appreciate it. I'm happy that you're being, helpful and everything. I understand why, because it's very hard, and I think people on Discord and Colombia have been looking for signs of hope, and it's very tough. It's very tough. I don't. It is. It's just. I wish I could be. I really wish I could be as hopeful as you, but me and my old age, I'm jaded. So I just don't think it's. I think we're gonna wake up tomorrow and it's gonna be just over. Yeah, I don't want to call it because I don't think that we have good reason to call it, but I do think it's more likely that that's probably true. Like I'm not disputing that at all. Yeah, calling it really doesn't matter at this point, because really, it's just the evidence is there, and we need to look for the future. And I have reasons why I think she lost, and I'll probably talk about that later tomorrow and anything. But the writing was on the wall. If you looked hard enough. So, but yeah, I think I'm gonna call for tonight. I'll probably be on tomorrow. Relatively early. Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. So, right, well, thanks for having me up in chat. Everybody have a good night. I hope everybody gets some sleep. So, I'll talk to y'all soon. All right, Farber. Have a good one. Yeah, soon. All right, everyone.
Right now, the only candidate in this race is Kamala Harris and Tim Walz.
So this is how I feel. They're all in this. So the election between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris has not been called yet. We do not know who the winner is, but it is pointing in one direction. And it's not the final, but I just wanted to say that America failed women tonight. Primarily, Trump has insulted women, berated them, has been found liable in court for assaulting a woman, and he took women's reproductive rights away. And instead of standing up to that, people voted for it. And we failed our daughters, our mothers, our sisters, our wives tonight. America failed them. We failed them. It is unfortunately the reality of the situation. So I'm sorry to everybody out there who will be impacted by what may come. So the election between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris has not been called yet. We do not know who the winner is, but it is pointing in one direction. And it's not a final, but I just wanted to say that America failed women tonight. Primarily, Trump has. Hey, Scott, we'll go to Donald Trump. That's the one that you're talking about. Man, let me tell you.
I ain't gonna lie.
If Trump gets Georgia, it's now.
The ground game's not.
There's some news coming out.
And you know, we got projects and stuff that are coming out that's gonna shock the world. You know, I thought the talent show was gonna be pretty good, but my friend had told me anyway. She said that is not a good idea. It's not the time of year to do that because for one, the holidays are coming up. So a lot of people is focusing on the holidays. So I'm like, you know what? Right. And I'm like, but if don't nobody enter in it, I don't have a problem with it. I'll just do it next year or something sometime. But it's still in the making because we rented the building and we paid for the building and stuff. And I just told them I didn't want the money back. I just rather y'all to keep it. And if we needed it, you know, we'll use it. But you know, we got projects and stuff that are coming out that's gonna shock the world. You know,
Usual. Why does Russia want Donald Trump to win?
Well, if it,
Oh, that's the love. So we know you're capable of saying things that are true. So we know you're capable.
Went back to January 11th, 2015. Can I finish the
You
question?
should listen to the question first.
When you went to the Atlanta Police Department, Detective Thorpe didn't ask you about you brought up do you recall that?
I did.
You did. Okay. So let's continue. During your meeting with Detective Thorpe, when you went down to the police department, did you tell him about the beef that you were having with Cal, with Shell Cal?
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna remember my last.
I want you to tell the truth.
But you keep on to my last, though.
That's what you. Back in 2015, did you tell Detective Thorpe this was a lie?
I was told the police whatever.
listen, when they give me, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna try to tell them whatever I can to finesse my way out of whatever situation that I'm in.
And it's only now in 2024 that you're saying that everything you said in 2015 is a lie. Is that correct?
Because I went to the feds, I didn't get out of jail until wait 4 years later. So if I was telling the truth then, why it took y'all so many years to try to say, okay, you were being honest or whatever the case is? If I was telling the truth, y'all would have made any case back then. Y'all knew I was right. Y'all put me in jail, I go do my time. I get out of jail, try to get my life together, I'll try to drag it back into the life that I'm made. Y'all, what's up?
Can I ask you this? In 2021, and you interviewed with investigator Viverito after you got out of prison, did you tell her that everything you said back in 2015 was the truth, but we as a state didn't believe you back then?
So my thing is right. I went to jail. So the lies that I was telling, they didn't go for it. Y'all didn't go for it. Whoever didn't go for it. So I went to jail, did my time for it, right? And then y'all got me again. So guess what they say? Well, we're gonna bring up your name again. Guess what I'm gonna do? Try to finesse my way out of it again because y'all didn't touch them for the last time I'm told that I'm in the past. So guess what? It ain't nothing to put the blame on Thug for what I did. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna blame him for
And let me
already come.
Okay, now let me ask you this. You keep talking about but were you asked about other individuals as well? During all these interviews, were you asked about Shannon?
And I'm gonna put the blame on him.
Okay, were you asked about the Mickey Arlington?
I'm gonna put the blame on him.
Were you asked about Quindarius Sanger?
I'm gonna put the blame on everybody but myself.
Okay. And during this time, did all the police, every time you spoke to someone, did they tell you that they were going to have to verify what you said?
And did they?
She would answer the question that she asked.
Did they tell you that we had to verify everything that you said?
I don't recall.
Okay. And when they told you they had to verify what you said, you continued to talk to the police.
Because with the knowledge that I have, there's nothing to treat the police.
But if they had to verify what you said, they had to make sure that what you said was true. How could you trick the police?
Easy.
How could you trick the police?
Easy.
How?
I can't tell you that.
Okay. Were you aware that the things that you talked about were verified?
Suspend.
Going back to January 11th, 2015.
I don't recall it.
Can I finish the
You
question?
should listen to the question first.
To find attorneys who are good at it.
Or does it right now?
I'm saying,
Obsessed with the gym? Yes.
Obsessed with the gym?
Like that, but I'm gonna go check it out for you. A couple of people that's interested in promo. Who is that? I want to get called Sokolos. That's right. Y'all the added people when the drama and all that other stuff began. I don't really want to deal with none of that no more. You know, like I tell y'all, when I add people on here, I be so scared. I be thinking somebody's gonna get on here, gonna try to cuff me out. But whoever this is, they just keep trying. Promo. If I don't do any promo of my safety, your building ought to be here. And get set up for no boo-boos or nobody's, you know, I got all this stuff that's going on out here with all this, you know, lawsuits and all this other crap. And I'm not scared of anything. It's just that I just want to be safe. I want to keep marking myself as being safe. But I don't know about these people and stuff out here. But, you know, there's some very, I don't know what kind of word they use for some of these people and stuff, but I just don't trust a lot of people, and which is my prerogative. I do what I want to do, and that's my opinion. But it's, you know, like, oh, they can't see it, I don't know promo me. Yes, they still do. It's just me. I feel like, hey, so much stuff going on, I don't even want to trust it. I don't care how much money is involved in it. We done turned out a $10,000 promo gig because we thought it was, you know, a sale or something like that. I just don't, I'm not talking about that. Don't have time. And, you know, me personally, myself, I love everybody. I don't know. And let me tell y'all about the talent. Somebody said nobody won yet. And let me boost out.
So over the road. This game in Arizona.
My talent show in Atlanta, Georgia, that's going to take place in November. Now, I have a flyer and stuff up for y'all, you guys to look at it and stuff like that. And if y'all want to enter in the talent show, you just go on there and you click on it. Yeah, y'all, so this is the third match. When the second match is sold out, this is the third match that's coming in. Y'all, and thank y'all so much for y'all support. I really truly love y'all. I'm only about to see them. I love y'all because I entertain y'all every day as well. So, I'll do that. But you guys, y'all can know, y'all know just how much all of that means to us. And like I said, if you want to purchase the sneakers, y'all, they're on the website, MrsNellaCharles.com. What about my name, Charles? Let me tell you, if you want to play my name, I'm just making all the business.
Well, simple. Charles, MrsNellaCharles.com. Charles Never.
You tell me they ain't gonna see the guy. You tell me you want to go see him. You know, man, like it's under the big. Yes, you do. You don't care. You don't even know that. It's MrsNellaCharles.com. Now, let me tell you again. There you go. MrsNellaCharles.com. There you go. MrsNellaCharles.com. Let me tell you one more time. Yeah, y'all, so this will be my first match. Well, my second match, I'm sold out.
Shut up, bro. Yes, I know. Well, we ain't gotta figure it out no more. Jam did not wear white. His people called me yesterday and tried to run some bull back. But I assure you guys, Jam was on that airplane with Dee Flocka, Brown Eyes, Buggy. He traveled from Chicago with them, was on the hit with them, and then he got bumped off and told. That's why he got so much information on the crime. And looking for an indictment to come, you have to have a person inside. And Jam is the inside person, man. So, long story short is, when you involved in a case and some paperwork come out, you know who told and who didn't. Now, the gang members know. They know because the gang members at OTF. They know because they've been around the conversations. They plugged in with these guys, and they know who missing off the mug shots. So they know for a fact that Jam is telling. Well, we ain't got to figure it out no more. Jam did not wear white. His people called me yesterday and trying to run some wood. What?
So the whole body workout today was just still so
I'm not finna be the only one out here with a shrink, but yeah, y'all convince me. When you see comments like this, I had to go keep this and she got
listen.
Brody.
What the fuck was that?
Brody.
What the fuck was that?
It's good, man.
Good, bro.
I can see the anger, but I can still see the excitement, you know, in you right now too. So,
Like, I feel like I let my girl down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I give everybody else flawless rounds. Third, like, I feel bad, though. I'm bad for shit. Even though I get my third verse low so 2 this year, like, damn, I'm like, nah, I was supposed to be about everything. Big bad. Better third for the second. Well, I feel like my third was crazy. It's just, I don't know where I'm with it. Like, I don't know where.
it's crazy to show how humble you are that it concerned you that you let Trez down.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he didn't deserve that to happen, especially as hard as he worked. Like, he deserved a Tay-Rock to give him 3. All 3. You know, I had all 3. I just don't know. I was something good shit in my mind. Like, that's still just because I was up all night. With them niggas and what?
Partying too much.
Yeah, like, we was just in the club all night. That's not nobody's fault. What mine? I didn't know better than that.
Right.
Like, nobody else fault. I didn't know better than that. I didn't know not to be out after a certain time. I mean, I wasn't drinking. That's one thing I knew not to do. Like, for sure. Like, that was matter how late I stayed out. I knew not to drink no alcohol. Like, I'm not drinking until after my bed. So,
I think that's needed to be said too, right? Like, because I was watching the interview you was doing earlier, and it's like, it almost seems like, you know, like you were too happy about it. You know what I mean? Opposed to feeling, you know, affected by it. You know what I mean?
Right.
It did. You know, for a minute, it's like, yeah, you know, it's like you're cheerful about that, and now I'm getting to understand that it's really not that.
Yeah. Nah, it's a little disappointing. You know what I'm saying? Definitely disappointing. For real, but I know that I'm better than him. And I know that I'm getting out what I put into this, right? So it's just like,
This is the Google Pixel 9.
my home went to everything. You know, so, yeah, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. It's not like I'm mad at it. It's like, you said,
And the first time, second time, you drew.
yeah, this year.
Yeah.
No, third time I drew. The second time I drew this year.
Twice in 1 year. Yeah.
I guess that choke, it just depends. Bad slip ups, bad fuck ups. Because the choke is just not remembering you around at all. Right. Yeah, I had 2 bad fuck ups.
Yeah, we'll call it
Slid 2 bad fuck ups where it definitely took me at least 30 to 45 seconds to release it. And that's a long time. You know what I'm saying? When you're sitting there trying to think. You know what I'm saying? It's like I didn't know where I was. I'm not like, it's just like, I said something and one, I must have stayed on word that I wasn't supposed to stay in. It just heard
that before, yeah.
Like I said, I don't even remember where I was at. That was splitting ass. In the red with insufficient cash. Start tripping fast, flipping spaz, making cash check all alone. Man, kitchen staff, this ass getting like drag splitting that. Like, bro, I don't even. If I say one wrong thing, it's like, oh, the whole shit fuck up. Like, you the fucking nigga.
The switch don't do. I'm really the voice of reason. A real killer know how to keep niggas cool. Free Casanova. When y'all was going back and forth, I was in a mixing school. With Dot Mob in Philly, I was there in the trench with tubes. I was even in Orlando when you a slave was tripping, fool. I'm the one that said chill, rock in the background that you listen to. I'm the voice of reason, rock. I'm here for you. But I take my kindness for weakness because then it's critical. Like, only you for a clearer view. I'll be the reason, rock in the corner like I'm spiritual. All the shit you went through, you should have been had a drum on a can. How the fuck you gonna be Dracula when you afraid to get blood on your head? The switch don't do. I'm really the voice of reason. A real killer know how to keep niggas cool. Only when you fall. The switch carry it on me. He is a pain, leave you in pain. Know that it'll be an angel, but a demon and king. Knock out a piece of his brain. I ain't gotta connect four. One round, only take the stop. Three of them things. Need to explain. Trial round, you forced all over. Have the cops interrogating me with a gory photo. I run up on Shorty Dolo, cut and chop you with a blade that's Japanese shit. Like and this was part of God's plan. Fuck is y'all saying? Do a slide on a small van, calling cans. This gonna be a scary movie too. Give Chef a little ball, like take my strong hand. Carry it on me. He is a pain, leave you in pain. Know that it'll be an angel, but a demon and king. Knock out a piece of his brain. I ain't gotta connect four. One round, only take the stop. Three of them.
Said your name was Kimsey Aaron Ward. Kimsey. Wait. Kimsey? With a K-I-M? You shitting me? Literally, Kimsey is a bitch to me. A white bitch with a white bitch name like Killer. I'ma make you a mirror. It's a close score. He tried to check. I followed Kim Trails. I got smoke for it. I can't. The switch don't do. I'm really the voice of reason. A real killer. Take this.
Thank you. My fault.
Being tough, that's just a real nigga reflex. Only his whole team went out. I'm gonna fight 10 years later. I'm like, cheat. Anybody alone, just he got real. That's right. When you fuck with a nigga in beast mode, that whole
Jason, look at all this. You didn't about this. This
Okay, so now it's being reported that ESPN has been split into two factions, the Stephen A. Smith side and Pat McAfee side. And according to people close to the situation, it all stems from Stephen A. Smith and his crew being jealous of Pat McAfee. Dan Dockett, the sports analyst who said he got this information straight from the horse's mouth, also said that Pat McAfee can't even get NBA players to come on the show because of the rift between him and Stephen A. Smith. Okay, so now it's being reported that ESPN has been split into two factions. You got the Stephen A. Smith side and the Pat McAfee side. And according to people close to the situation, it all stems from Stephen A. Smith and his crew being jealous of Pat McAfee. Dan Dockett, the sports analyst who said he got this information straight from the horse's mouth, also said that Pat McAfee can't even get NBA players to come on this show because of the rift between him and Stephen A. Smith. Okay, so now it's being reported.
Y'all always, y'all don't know nothing. Okay, bro, it's time to go ghost mode. Starting on Monday, we kick off the calisthenics workout. Listen, bro, I ain't gonna no little dirt shit. I need this.
What actually happened with you and Rock?
With Rock?
Yeah.
The only thing that I know for sure is the me and you around shit. Right? Because personally, I didn't do nothing physically to the nigga or no other shit. So it was once the me and you around did our shit, like niggas that was solely you around
Felt some type of way.
they felt some type of way, right? So it goes back from the title shit, like the gun titles. Ain't nobody tap in with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To the point that they was making me feel uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Like that, like, alright, cool. If you my man and this nigga my man and y'all start getting having problems, being both of y'all friends, I'm gonna go in the middle to see if I can tighten that shit up.
Yeah.
Right? That didn't happen. I didn't expect nobody to do it. I'm a grown man, so I'm cool with that, you know what I'm saying? But then it was just subs on the internet, like, yo, we not fucking with you around, we not fucking with you and all of that shit. And it just was like, and niggas calling me like, hey, you gotta slide out the group, bro. It looks bad because it looks like them niggas is subbing you and you're still in the group. So once I did that, I knew that it might be a little backlash. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, all right, now I'm giving these niggas to me. Let me tell you how I felt. I felt like niggas wanted me to leave the group without them kicking me out the group. Because right now I was already on URL ass, and I was winning. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So you kick me out the group too, it was gonna look like them niggas made you kick me out the group. So, you know what I mean? I felt like that's not what they wanted to do. They wanted to make shit so awkward and uncomfortable that I just leave.
Yeah.
And I did. So I gave them like the little upper hand a little bit, but I had no, it was just for my personal peace, bro.
Yeah.
Like for my personal peace and shit. I'm just like, I would rather a nigga sub me not being in the same squad.
Yeah.
How we on a group text chatting and shit, then you on Twitter subbing me. That shit don't make no sense, nigga. Like, yo, so I'm out of there. He didn't like it, and he started talking shit. I started talking shit. I seen the nigga one day, and me and the nigga talk. And basically he was telling me that, yo, you are real, you know, they basically was making him feel like that. Okay, cool. When you fuck with a company like that, and you've been working for them for years, and you've been putting money in your pocket, if you ever needed money, they gave you money. If you ever needed your phone bill paid, they paid your phone bill. They've been keeping you afloat for years. I understand the loyalty to that.
Yeah.
But sometimes if it's not your business, you don't have to put yourself in it. I'm not telling you to go against them niggas. I'm just telling you don't go against me. Because my fight ain't with you. My fight is with them niggas. The way they treating you, that's not how they treat me, though. You see it like that. You know what I mean? So it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, I never had to ask them for none of that, bro. I don't have the same loyalty you got that I got. They never paid my bills. They never bailed me out of jail. I never had to ask. Our shit is a business relationship, period.
That's it.
And that's it. So if they're not doing good business, then we're going to talk about not doing good business and we out of there. Y'all shit is personal. And cool, had that personal relationship. But me and you also got a personal relationship.
What actually happened with you and Rock?
With Rock?
Yeah.
The only thing that I know for
Today we here with Miami. All right, so look, man, where you from, man? Right here. Man. What's in that mic, man? Is that what? What's in that mic, man? That shit's not bad there, man. It's my nephew mic. Your nephew mic? Man, shit, god damn, man. Man, look at man. Oh, damn, that shit's killing me. What you mean? You say you trying to be a part of the interview or what, man? Yes, I'm trying to be a part of the interview. All right, so look, Black History Month or Christmas? Christmas. Why Christmas? Because you get gifts. Damn, that shit is that nasty. You like Black History Month? Yeah, I like that too, but oh no, I can't put that shit, man. What happened? I don't know, that mic, man. That mic stink, man. God damn, who mic this here? My nephew mic. Man, you need to get that mic back to your nephew, man. God, you not trying to be a part of the interview? I'm trying to, but goddamn, that mic smell bad, man. And so today we here with Miami. All right, so look, man, where you from, man? Right here. All right. What's in that mic, man? You know what? What's in that mic, man? That shit's not bad there, man. That's my nephew mic.
It's not like separate honors, okay? So go have a look into the links down below. We don't have the KDA anymore.
Split terrorists. Thought you was not the rest of them. Thought you was Cassidy, the hustler with split personalities. Get more cheddar. Come to find out he Barry Adrian Reese. See you in a hotel and a B-boy stance. That's it. It gets no better. You wildin'. 5,002 and 0. You style. Every time I hear Hasbro's, I think Juvie about to say this for the 99 and the 2000. You lost a long way. And you lost to the window of a Chevy. You lost the goods. You lost your f***ing mind. That's 4 L's I count already. But them 5,002 battles, y'all, they ain't all fake. It's just 4,999 of them that ain't on tape. See me? I know your type. Not a lip on you. You got an overbite. How you expect to keep up with the new era? You was the prototype. I'm an outlaw. But when you living in the South Pole, you should know your rights. I sold coke. I got proof I get bizarre with that white boy. Some Obi trice. Now I can smack him with an open fist, then choke his then draw on cast. But now high school students beat a broken wrist. I'm on a crash course. I pop up in his future and take the mask off. After hitching Ford for 6 weeks, tonight I finally cut gas off. Thought you was Cassidy, the hustler with split personalities who get more cheddar. Come to find out he Barry Adrian Reese.
So Kodak Black paid a visit to Kai Cenat to be a part of the mafia. But for Kodak, it was the Perkathon. There's a literal 4-minute video of bro geeking on stream. When he first came in, this is how he started. Look at his smile. And towards the end of the stream, this is how he looked. And his freestyle was a dead giveaway. He was literally tweaking on the beat, bro. And throughout this time, Kai was looking at him like he was crazy. He was genuinely worried for his well-being and his own. There was a point where Kodak was like, I want to spend the night. And Kai was like, no, I don't know what his team is doing. But throughout the past few years, they've been letting him just do this. And he needs professional help. This is a wake-up call. He's always been battling these issues, man, whether it's an addiction or being in and out of prison. These labels and these managers don't care anyways, because when you pass as an artist, you
become immortalized and you get more streams, your streams jump. So it's more bread for them at the end of the day. So Kodak Black paid a visit to Kai Cenat to be a part of the mafia. But for Kodak, it was the perfect bomb. There's a little 4-minute video of bro geeking on stream. When he first came in, this is how he started. Look at his smile. And towards the end of the script,
that's great. And you know, when we had the tragic Hurricane Helene, and it hit.
YSL Mondo on why Lil Woody can still walk around Atlanta untouched even after he snitched on Young Thug.
How is he able to sustain himself in Atlanta and nobody play with him or try him? Is he like, people are they like scared of him or like, yeah, they scared of him? Away?
Hell yeah, they scared of him.
They will be scared of him.
Hell yeah, you know me.
Okay.
They scared of him, Mark. Hey, man. Hey, I'm scared of him. Listen, I don't no smoke, my boy. I was just talking.
YSL Mondo on why Lil Woody can still walk around Atlanta untouched even after he snitched on Young Thug.
How is he able to sustain himself in Atlanta and nobody play with him or try him? Is he like, people are they like scared of him or like,
yeah, they scared of him.
Away?
Hell yeah, they scared of him.
They will be scared of him.
Hell yeah, you better be.
Okay.
Be scared of him, Mark. Hey. Hey, man. Hey, I'm scared of him. Listen, I don't no smoke, my boy. I was just talking.
YSL Mondo on why Lil Woody can still walk around Atlanta untouched even after he snitched on Young Thug.
On this part, and it's gonna be a thing. And they ain't gonna play it. First round, I said, for real, no snap. I don't care if he's still on track. We gonna at least call and see if Young Hill comes. Ice Pack Hill, the myth. Nigga, we ain't think Ice Pack real. And just like that, I got to get Ice Pack killed. This Marlon Bell, we know Marlon well. We seen him rise, then watch Marlon fail. From stardom and well, like bad dope, he became hard to sell. Became a fiend, sipping dope out as long as hell. I'm finna trash the boy. This is Pack in a match with Floyd. He gonna scream. A lot of high-pitched faggot noise. But me and Mama say, we ain't ready to stab the boy. They bring the rage, vice versa. I'm past the draw. You get your ass whooped, boy. Then rock get the drop on you like asteroids. How I step on, cut, then bag the boy. In this bag of toys, I got eagles on corners like I'm stacking coins. Bitch, I creep on you. I don't think y'all tough. I beat y'all up. I put the heat on cuz. I make him eat rounds in a row like a meatball sub. I'm about the black ice pack. I give you black ice pack. On anyone I catch him slipping like a black ice patch. I got a million raps filled with facts. They say ill can rap. I peel shit back. How ill is that? This hair would take all the hair off that pussy like a Brazilian wax. Let's square off. I knock you off your square. I knock your square off. Bitch, you may swear on it. Until I make change. Or get the nickel on the corner through his top like a swear jar. Tear it off. No medium. Raw cookie you bleeding. Prayer form. In Jesus' name, I bow heads. Prayer form. I bare arms. No sleeves. Bare arms. On T-top and shoot you. I'm using the bare arms. I'm back. It's been too long. You a bitch, who call? I pulled a Densu, dog, or get the pistol drawn. That's QC. One shot out this little baby gonna make him trip too hard. This their Breeze. This the car your guy Cass was on. Well, I say still, this the nigga that I practiced on. I don't know what kind of shit Ice Pack be on. But when I kill Ice Pack, he gone. I put his body in the freezer with a motherfucking Ice Pack below. Bring a razor through. Live on pay-per-view. Snap. This kind of shit ain't safe to view. I scrape up in a facial move. I'm giving facials through. Then I'm giving pieces of his face removed. Feeding pieces of it to my dog like table food. He gonna need pins, metal plate, staple screws to make a face look new. See, he fishy, so I'm baiting dude. That mean I got something sharp to make his face look too. Then I'm posted on the wall like in a Facebook group.
That's first hits from this week.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Is it true that the Celtics banned you from ring night?
To be quite honest, I don't give a fuck. Right? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck because here's the thing. I never take winning the championship for granted.
Right.
But they act like you have to be tied to that situation or that's your life, right? Like, it was an honor to play for one of the most historical franchises. I never take that for granted.
Right.
I think what ended up happening was why I said a take about Joe Mazzulla. They win the championship and Brian Scalabrine, fucking Scal, is like, well, doors not just open for him to come back to the Celtic organization. Now, it's two things I took from there. One, Scal, who the fuck are you? Right. You're the same motherfucker that when we won the championship was in street clothes, hurry up and went change into your jersey so once we start taking pictures, you could know that you was part of the team. I actually like Scal, but I thought that should have been a phone conversation, right? Started this season, I actually get an email from Joe Mazzulla saying, whenever you're free, if you're in Boston or we play the Rockets, I want to go to dinner and break bread.
So you gonna take that dinner with Mazzulla?
Yeah, for sure. I'm actually starting to love the way that he is.
And you gotta think, like, his growing pains were on TV. He was thrown in the fire immediately.
Yeah.
And he got exposed in that first round of the playoffs. So I think, like most players, he went back and got better from it.
He did.
Is it true that the Celtics banned you from ring night?
So be.
Check out DJ Moore's release here. And before you do,
Are you always?
You dissing that nigga FBG Cash on the computer murders? Is he responding to?
I don't want to hear no get back. The whole world witness your mate sniper get his shit flat. And you ain't even get your lick back. Niggas lie, play one of mine, somebody can give her a...
FBG Cash. He posted up at the mural. And he made a song about it.
Who that?
Rest in peace, yes.
Like mention.
You know what I'm talking about. Can I see his face? Forget it. Damn, man, you petty, man. I said, I gotta do this shit, don't you? No, I said, I gotta see his face. Having fun. I got some funny music.
I said I gotta see his face.
You having fun? Well, you dissing that nigga FBG Cash on the computer murders? Is he responding to?
I don't want to hear no get back. The whole world witness your mate sniper get his shit flat. And you ain't even get your lick back. Niggas lie, play one of mine, somebody can give her a...
Yep.
4-year, $85 million deal.
Yeah, Rudy Poo.
That wasn't a big deal.
Excuse my language. He's $100 million. You're making it look like you saved my son. Because I didn't even want that deal. Because I'm looking at the bigger picture. If you have Melo at the 2, Lonzo at the 1, the fact you have 2 boys over there, you're going to get Jello. Yep.
4-year, $85 million deal.
Yeah, Rudy Poo.
That wasn't a big deal.
Excuse my language. He's $100 million. You're making it look like you saved my son. Nah, because I didn't even want that deal. Because I'm looking at the bigger picture. If you have Melo at the 2, Lonzo at the 1, the fact you have 2 boys over there, you're going to get Jello. Yep.
4-year, $85 million deal.
Yeah, Rudy Poo.
That wasn't a big deal.
Excuse my language.
The other day, Young Thug came home. He kind of sort of beat a state Rico. I mean, he's a lot of years of probation, but he's home. You feel me? And everybody was wanting a first day out. This AI track came out that a lot of people believe, but it turned out to just be AI. And people want to hear what Young Thug has to say. One reason being because while he was taking a plea, he asked the judge, can he contact or be in contact with Gunna? Now, Gunna was released way earlier because he took a plea deal, and a video leaked of Gunna telling the DA, I believe, a bunch of information about YSL, and it was perceived to people as Gunna was snitching. So a lot of people started labeling Gunna a snitch.
Gunna then came, dropped, he dropped some hits actually, and made a lot of people forget about it. And the people who were still calling Gunna a snitch looked like they were on the bad side of things. So then on top of that, Young Thug saying that he wants to still be in contact with Gunna made people say, oh, he's not a snitch. Gunna's still fucking with him. I mean, Young Thug's still fucking with Gunna. You feel me? So that was that. While he was out, Lil Baby was not fucking with Gunna because he was calling Gunna a snitch in his own.
This is how top 3 side hustles you could. Was it on November 5th? King Von. On November 5th, King Von woke up and gathered his entourage. This included himself, his manager, and 20 some others. Around 11 p.m., just 5 hours before his passing, they headed out to Opium nightclub. Von was set to make an appearance and promote his new project. He hopped into his bulletproof Hellcat, followed by 8 other cars filled with friends and associates. Around midnight, they arrived. By this time, his manager was taking notice that something was off with Von that night. He couldn't put his finger on it, but he felt like he wasn't himself, almost like he knew. They stayed at Opium for a few hours where everyone appeared to be enjoying themselves. Fans would upload videos online of Von in the club, and from the looks of it, everything seemed normal. But these would be the last videos of King Von smiling we would see. Around 2 a.m., just 2 hours before his time of death, he gathered his crew and they left the venue. According to his manager, everybody thought they were headed back to the Airbnb, but somewhere on their way home, they lost track of Von's car. After realizing they lost him, they began calling his phone to see where he went, as it was very unlike him to leave without saying anything.
So already confusion will already start. Because normally, if we got an after party or we got anything we're going to, we know as a team. Everybody want to be on point. You know what I'm saying? We're traveling with a real deal gangster, a real stepper. So everybody gonna know how to move. But from that night, I don't know what it was. Maybe it's got timing. I don't know what it was, but
on November 5th, King Von woke up and gathered his entourage. This included himself, his manager, and 20 some others. Around 11 p.m., just
6-1. But anyway, so guys, there is no team that has less a pulse to their football team right now and organizationally than the Cowboys. And I'm being respectful.
No player made you concerned.
Jerry Rice will keep you up. Jerry Rice that dude, man. Jerry Rice that dude. Yeah, it was a problem. He hit the bleach. I couldn't see that all the time. There was no one faster than Jerry Rice going to get the ball, and Jerry ran a 4.6 on the clock. But oh man, he was about a 4.1.
No player made you concerned.
Jerry Rice. You just give me a list of some of your favorite wrestlers off top. My dad, Al Ray's Walker. My dad name. Al Ray's Walker. The side of my father, my favorite wrestler is Sting. Okay. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Okay. The Rock. Yeah. Okay. X-Pac.
The jury, how it is that you wipe your nose when you said that's the symbol that you use.
I prefer not to wipe my nose. So my nose not itching.
Do you only wipe your nose when it's itching?
When it running too.
Is the only time that you wipe your nose when it's running itching?
No.
Would you please then tell the jury When the other times are that you wipe your nose?
I just wipe it out.
And is that something that you were doing back in 2012 as a member of WISE?
That was about 2012. Auntie, let me see what you're working with.
No wonder Morgan Freeman wears. He's like, huh? I'm like, where you from? He look at me, like, where you from? I'm like, I'm from neighborhood crib. You mean where I'm from, nigga? He like, man. I'm like, what that supposed to mean? He like, man, I'm out here. This not even my module. I'm like, come on. You famous or famous? Because you famous. See, like, say famous. What is famous? Famous.
The brain is demolished right now. That's how you feel the brain is demolished. That's very good. You tell me about the world. The brain is not demolished. Exactly. Don't say you got the man to me. Listen to me, son. When I come up with a name, and then somebody tell me to change it, it's like me telling me to change your name. It's like people say, oh, hey, they changed Lonzo's name to Alfonso on the fact that he didn't damage this for the last 2 years. The brain is demolished right now. That's how you feel the brain is demolished. That's very good. You tell me about the world. The brain is not demolished. Exactly. Don't say you got it man to me. Listen to me, son. When I come up with a name, and then somebody tell me to change it, it's like me telling me to change your name. It's like people say, oh, hey, they changed Lonzo's name to Alfonso on the fact that he didn't damage this for the last 2 years.
And here on the other side of
He's doing great. He's in Lancaster State Prison. These streets are in the ghetto. If I catch a case, and Woody is the main witness, can nothing happen to Woody? Wow, I'm fighting this trial. I repeat, the streets of Atlanta know. Young Thug didn't have to send a word to the streets. The niggas know they can't touch that nigga, man. You can't touch Woody while he's going through trial. So guess what Woody is doing? He's walking around with his chest out, acting as if he can't be touched. That's not the truth. That's why he keeps saying, I don't want no problems, so play with me. Because he's scared. Because in his mind, he knows one thing. They can't touch me right now. So that's why he understands trying to make it right. Everybody keep thinking, okay, you got people on this side thinking Woody is this charismatic, funny person, loving person. But you got families on the other side, like, nigga, you the reason my people going to this. You the reason my nephew on the ground. You the reason, so while y'all laughing and having fun, it's up. People on the other side, they ain't laughing. There's people in that courtroom every day. They say nothing. I'm gonna be at that trial all the time.
Yeah, they say his parents are at that trial every day.
Parents at the trial every day. They ain't smiling and laughing at Woody because at the end of the day, Woody did a lot of wild shit. And he's being protected right now only because that's how that shit go. If Woody come up dead tomorrow, Young Thug get charged with the murder. If Woody get found dead tonight, Young Thug is getting charged with that murder. All the street niggas in Atlanta know you can't touch that boy right now.
Actually found his tux and most of the outfit in the warehouse. I love the way that he looked.
The
Let's speak on the hoops. I DM'd the baby and told him, I'm like, hey fam, like, whatever you got going on, y'all doing the tape, I'm like, that's y'all. Feel me? Some other boo, she came out, doing the white flag on my DM. Like, it was risky. Who is that? We was on FIFA tour. They like, the baby up, put him in the room. I don't know. Come here. I was like, check it out, bro. I'm like, look, small shit, good shit, for the money. See what they trying to do to you. Have no beef. I don't give a fuck if you did that. I'm with it, man. Shit so George. I DM'd the freak and told him, I'm like, hey fam, I'm like, whatever you got going on, y'all doing the tape, I'm like, that's y'all. Feel me? That's some other boo. She came out, doing the white flag on my DM. Like, it was risky. Who is that? We was on FIFA tour. They like, the baby up, put him in the room. I don't know. Come here. I was like, check it out, bro. I'm like, look, small shit, good shit, they get to the money. See what they trying to do to you. Have no beef. I don't give a fuck if you did that. I'm with it, man. Shit so George. I DM'd the freak and told him, I'm like, hey fam, I'm like, whatever you got going on.
I ain't hating about the I'm not hating. I don't care about Bronny and LeBron. Play the game. Do whatever you want. Yeah. I hope Bryce make it to the league too. But honestly, when I watch the game, I just don't think he that nice at basketball. Like, that's a real opinion. Yeah. I'm not hating, but I just don't think. I'll be like, bro, I don't see it. Like when I watched USC last year, I know he was hurt. Got hurt, serious injury or whatever, but I'm just like, nah. Like, nah, I don't see it. Preseason, like, I don't see it. Like, connect, I see it. I be like, yeah, nigga.
They got the same amount of time in the game. Who scored more points, Ronnie or Ben Simmons?
Ronnie. Ben Simmons is an on-star, bro. He's a max player, bro. I ain't hating about the I'm not hating. I don't care about Bronny and LeBron. Play the game. Do whatever you want. Just hope Bryce make it to the league too. Honestly, when I watch the game, I just don't think he that nice at basketball. Like, that's a real opinion. Yeah. I'm not hating.
And in that moment, I knew what to do. I hit that shot. I let Michael know. I let Phil Jackson know. I let Scotty know. I let everyone that I knew over there know.
Even the series in a stunning upset over the Chicago Bulls. Believe me, fans, no Hornet is happier than PJ Armstrong. For him, this is not just a ball game. This is vindication. This is back in your face, big time. You just open up a can of footballs.
I felt like BJ should know better. If you're gonna high five, talk trash, now I have bone to pick with you. I'm supposed to kill this guy. I'm supposed to dominate this guy. And from that point, I did. And in that moment, I knew what to do. I hit that shot. Was he a nice guy? It could have been nice. With that kind of mentality he had, he can't be a nice guy. He would be difficult to be around if you didn't truly love the game of basketball. He is difficult.
Do you think that has come at the expense of being perceived as a nice guy?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, winning has a price. And leadership has a price. So I pull people along when they didn't want to be pulled. I challenge people when they don't want to be challenged. And I earned that right because my teammates came after me. They didn't endure all the things that I endured. Once you join the team, you live at a certain standard that I played the game. And I wasn't going to take anything less. Now, that means I have to go in there and get in your ass a little bit, and I did that. Was he a nice guy? And I knew how to beat them.
Now that was just bad defense. Pushing it unguarded by Kerr. The Chicago Bulls is the basket here. It's a 3-point.
Neil Armstrong getting more minutes than he usually has this year. Perhaps his knowledge of the Bulls is part of Dave Cowan's thinking here.
I was excited to face them in the playoffs, knowing what I knew about the Bulls, what I knew about Michael, and to see if everything that I had learned would actually work. Clearly, Michael was Michael, but anybody can have a moment. I just had a moment. And in that moment, I knew what to do.
BJ with 30 seconds to go. BJ against his former teammate Michael. Here come the Hornets with the 3-point lead. Hornets can hold out this ball. Against Armstrong. Armstrong passes up the sideline. Works off the team. Smith to the right wing. Point lead with 17.8 seconds to go. Timeout Chicago.
I hit that shot. And I remember I let Michael. I let Phil Jackson know. I let Scotty know. I let everyone that I knew over there know.
Even the series in a stunning upset over the Chicago Bulls. The Green fans know Hornet is happier.
Invictus. And discover Invictus Parfum, the new fragrance by Rabanne. Invictus. Invictus. And discover Invictus Parfum.
If I'm Tyrese Maxey, me and Paul George, we chest to chest in that locker room after the game.
Let's give him a run around with the beats of you want him to the two. Step back inside this strike.
Be damned if Paul George washed them ass, waves me off Tyrese Maxey, the one who's been carrying the team, the one who's hot this game, the one who's been putting up the 30 and 40-point games by myself, without my supposed to be superstar who can't play back-to-back games. See, what Tyrese Maxey's gonna have to do this year is take that leap up and say, look, this is my team. All right? Philly is my team. Okay? I'm the captain of the ship. Because that's the problem in Philly. They don't have nobody as the captain of the ship. And I would have told Paul George, don't you ever in your life, as long as you got a 76ers jersey on, pull no bullshit like that and wave me off like I ain't got 32 points against this Phoenix Suns team. Let your ego go. You not him anymore. This is my team. That's what I would have been saying if I was Tyrese Maxey. And I'll let Joel Embiid know too. You choke out them reporters. Don't choke out nobody in this team because you can't play back-to-back. I'm the superstar of the team because I ain't like this right here, bro. You don't wave off the hot man. What is wrong with you? If I'm Tyrese Maxey,
You part of the Rolling 60s and he part of the Rolling 60s, bro. Can you say you what you got to JJ?
I see people like, oh, it's money on your head, oh, they gonna kill you, or they I live my life, and I'm still living it. I am enjoying every minute, and I told my family, God forbid, but if anything happened to me, just remember my smile. Get on the internet crying. I live my life. Ain't nobody promised to live forever. The only promise we got is death. I really believe in it, and I ask, and I want everybody. I come in peace. You see me, I see you. You go your way, I go my way. So I'm not real. I'm not looking over my shoulder. I'm not going to hide from nobody or run. I'm out to live my life, take care of my responsibilities, and move forward. I see people like, oh, it's money on your head, or they gonna kill you, or they. I live my life, and I'm still living it. I am enjoying every minute, and I told my family, God forbid, but if anything happened to me, just remember my smile. Get on the internet crying. I live my life. Ain't nobody promised to live forever. The only promise we got is death. I really believe in it, and I ask, and I want everybody to come in peace. You see me, I see you. You go your way, I go my way. So I'm not real. I'm not looking over my shoulder. I'm not going to hide from nobody or run. I'm out to live my life, take care of my responsibilities, and move forward. I see people like, oh, it's money on your head, or they gonna kill you, or they. I live.
We asked our Pro Nation Milk team members to submit their favorite family recipes that use milk. For our second episode, we're making hot fudge. Our team member's mom makes this hot fudge recipe to hand out as gifts over the holidays, and everyone eagerly awaits making the hot fudge list every year. And great news, you all made the list. Here's how to make it. In the top of a double broiler over low heat, melt butter and add unsweetened chocolate. Allow the chocolate to melt into the butter and whisk until smooth. Add salt and pour in 1 can of Carnation evaporated milk and whisk until blended. Add sugar and stir over low heat for 20 minutes. When it's ready, pour into jars and screw the lids on. The hot fudge will thicken as it cools. It will keep in the fridge for about 3 months. So you can pour it over ice cream, desserts, or eat. Good morning, bitch.
You ran into a Chicago rapper, which I remember, I think we definitely had a misunderstanding over this.
Well, see, this is what I did, homie. What happened, homie? They booked me for a movie premiere. And 600 Breezy was in the movie. I don't know this. When I get there, they pick me up from the airport. He make a phone call. I heard the guy say, hey, man, we gonna bring him to the hood.
They pick him from the airport and said they about to bring him to the hood?
Yeah. So as we going over there, we get to the hood. They waiting on him.
Do you see 600 Breezy there?
Yeah, but I don't know it's him. So as I go up into the house, 600 Breezy is sitting on the producer. Say, hey, man, I want to introduce 600 Breezy. It don't dawn on me who it is. Me and this shake hands. Hey, what's up with it, homie? I walk past him. It don't dawn on me that this is.
So y'all dap up before?
We dap up, and I walk in the house, homie. We dap up. Next thing you know, I see this towel that said, what's your problem with King Von? I got a problem with it. Kill nigga. Well, you gonna keep King Von. I ain't gonna keep nobody's name out. You gonna stop.
Who's saying this?
600 Breezy. I say, I'm gonna keep talking about King Von. So at this point, I'm letting everybody know in the room we can fight.
600 Breezy is a big motherfucker.
Fight ain't got nothing. It's the heart. It ain't the size of the dog, homie. It's the heart and the fight of the dog. And I'm a weapons.
You ran into a Chicago rapper, which I remember.
Now we get to away from the national poll. Now we get to away from the national poll. This is the epic.
How big was it, like, when Young Thug dropped your name in a song on the halftime song? You know, Lil Willie. Like, how big was that for you? Like was that like crazy? Like, you know?
It was stupid.
They brought a lot of heat on you.
I was in jail. The song was made like in 2014. He put it out when I was in jail. I got out. They didn't hear the song. I was like, this nigga dropped this song, and the police, they already after me, and I got mad. You feel me? Because people was sitting in my ear telling me some bullshit stuff, and I started to feel like the stuff they were telling me was true. So within 12 hours, I was surrounded in the jail with the gun in the bed. I just got out of jail. So I got released on April the 27th, and the police ran down on me April the 28th and got the gun. And they were like, I'm at the top of their radar because of this song. So it makes like they don't target me.
How big was it, like, when Young Thug dropped your name on the halftime song. You know, Lil Weave. Like, how big was that for you? Like was that like crazy? Like, you know?
It was stupid.
It brought a lot of heat on you.
I was in jail. The song was made like in 2014. He put it out when I was in jail.
Good afternoon, Patriots. Secret Service Sam here. Patriots check in. Today we take down DJ Khaled because his house was just raided on Williams Island in Florida. Now, they're reporting it's his old house, but what are they looking for? Now, I know all of you